amazing distributor opportunities. Really, we're the first exclusive business community, and we're taking our proprietary line of, I would say, game-changing, market-altering oral care products globally, and we do this through active distribution. And active distribution just simply means that, our partners actively distribute this product all over the world. There's a big difference between this and, the product just sitting on a retail shelf. That's what we're very excited about, and we'll get into it, but we've already, played that game, and, it's just, for us, we feel like this is just a most amazing social product. The education is done, and it's very exciting. So, again, we're a partner in ongoing product education, supporting science, and introducing market-changing products with the marketing support. Building a thriving active distribution community, offering new dental care products. That's our only goal. And the other thing I want to stress to everyone here is, as a company, we will never compete with you. Like I mentioned earlier, we have gone direct to retail in the past with our products. We've sat at the biggest stores in the world, from Kroger, Walmart, CVS, Rite Aid, Target. Name them, we've been there. We've also, worked with thousands of dental professionals in the past, and we're no longer using those distribution channels, and we won't in the future. Again, this is going to be for our community and our community only. And let's talk about why oral care. A lot of people do not know this about oral care, but like the stores I mentioned above, the oral care aisle is the number one producing aisle in those stores. And the reason it produces the largest revenues is everybody brushes their teeth. Everybody, everybody takes care of their oral hygiene to some extent. And that's why we do it. That's why we're at the oral care space. Now, what we've done is we've really created a product that's just amazing. I mean, it's for every single human being to walk the face of the earth and so much more. And we'll talk about that as we continue on. First and foremost, let's talk about our market-changing products. We've created two very, very unique oral care products for the pre-launch and the actual official launch of our company. The first one is called Spacepaste. It's a chewable toothpaste to go. The second one is Gost, professional teeth whitening system. Now, Spacepaste, again, is such an amazing product that it really is a daily necessity. And, we know that once you try the product, you will agree with us. Spacepaste, we call it the future of freshness. And the point being is nobody, or I won't say nobody, but 99.5% of people do not brush like they should. And it's simply because it's inconvenient to carry a tube of toothpaste and a toothbrush everywhere you go. Well, we've really fixed that. When is it good for? It's good for after meals, first and foremost, before meetings or appointments, during a big date or night out, while you're traveling. I mean, let's think about the airports and mass transportation, at your workplace. We have sporting events, the gym, camping, after smoking if you smoke. And I think this is the number one thing, is getting your recommended number of daily brushings. The thing about Spacepaste that's so awesome is that it's waterless and it's brushless. And there's a ton of science that's gone into this product, a ton of money. $1 million to date has been invested into these products just to get them to where they're at. And what's amazing is that this product, we kill the bacteria naturally. We have a higher kill zone for bacteria, more than Crest with fluoride, but we do it naturally. The way we kill the bacteria is a highly refined cranberry extract called exocyocran. And in our clinical studies, and we have a couple, we have one at the University of Bordeaux and one at Loma Linda, that prove without a shadow of a doubt that our product outperforms the fluoride toothpaste products in reducing plaque, and it kills the bacteria. It's just amazing. I mean, again, there's really nothing like it in the market. It's fantastic. It's fluoride free, and it kills the bacteria. So what I like to tell people as well is think about disasters, if a disaster hits, or humanitarian aid where they don't even have clean running, clean water. This product has so many reaches and it fits into so many different places. It's just amazing. And the other thing I want to touch on with the product right now is the way that kids respond to it. Kids typically don't like brushing their teeth. What we found with Spacepaste is they ask to brush their teeth. It's a big difference, and that's why we say that schools and universities are other just real big hot spots for a product like this. And we'll talk about, distribution channels a little bit later in the call. But again, kids love it. Once you have a mom here, can I brush my teeth? They're a customer for life. They love us, and that's what we're used to hearing all the time. Again, it's as simple as chewing the tablet up, swishing it around for about 15 or 30 seconds in your mouth, spitting it out, and you brush your teeth on the go. It's really that easy. And again, what I like to tell people is the science in it is, think of it like sandblasting, but not enough to hurt your teeth. So what happens is when you're swishing it, it's finely granulated, so it actually buffs, cleans, and kills all the bacteria in your mouth. So again, it's just an amazing product for every person. It's the easiest product in the world to demonstrate. I've never come across another product this easy to get people to try it, and then it's instant gratification. Once they try it, they fall in love with it, and it becomes a part of their daily routine. And we'll talk more about distribution angles with Spacepaste as we progress. But let's talk about Gost. Gost is our professional teeth whitening system. Now, I've been in teeth whitening and oral care for over 15 years. I've dealt with, and I'm friends with, the leading cosmetic dentists in the country and world for that matter, and they stand behind our product. And let me explain why. Typical whitening systems have one or the other active ingredient. Usually it's a hydrogen peroxide or a carbamide peroxide. Now, real quick, in a nutshell, what that tells me is it's going to work for half the population and the other half won't get any results. And the reason is because everybody's pH is different. So sometimes hydrogen will work for people and sometimes carbamide will work for people. There's never been a whitening system put together that includes both, and that's exactly what we've done with Gost. So we include carbamide peroxide, hydrogen peroxide, as well as a remineralization gel for after your treatment of whitening. And the reason we do this is, first of all, you alternate the gels. So one day you'll do carbamide, the next day you'll do hydrogen. The next day you'll do carbamide, the next day you'll do hydrogen. And at the end of each one of those treatments, you'll finish with the remineralization gel. So what that tells me now is it's going to work for every human being on Earth, and they're not going to get the sensitivity that's normally associated with whitening. Okay, sensitivity is the number one reason people won't whiten. Well, we've really nipped that in the bud with what we're doing here. You're not going to receive any sensitivity that's normally associated. Again, because of the science that's gone into the gel, and what I mean is we use a water-based gel, so it actually keeps your teeth hydrated during the whitening process. And then when we couple that with the remineralization gel, there's just no sensitivity to be heard of. So you achieve amazing results, better than professional results, and you don't get the sensitivity that's normally associated with teeth whitening. Now, like I mentioned, to date, over $1 million has been invested into these products in research and development. And again, our products are endorsed by leading cosmetic dentists all over the world and supported by scientific studies. Like I mentioned, in clinical trials, Spacepaste outperforms Crest with fluoride in reducing plaque and demonstrated a significant antimicrobial effect on common oral bacteria. But like I mentioned before, we kill the bacteria naturally. Again, we use a highly refined cranberry extract to do that. And we're very excited about our future oral care products that are planned for release later in the year. And, you can just simply go to the future products tab to educate yourself on what will be coming out. First and foremost, we have multiple flavors of Spacepaste. Again, what makes our community awesome is we're going to listen to you. For instance, when their flavors are getting ready to come out, we'll put it out to the community to vote. Whatever you pick, that's what we're coming with. And that goes for any other products in the future that we release. You will always have a word in what comes next, and you will listen. And I want to say that, so everybody understands that we're going to be different and we're going to be better on all aspects, not only the products, but the pay plan and everything else, with this product being for everybody. Okay, now let's talk about, where can you distribute our products? And these are just a few of them that we've came up with, but of course, you can come up with your own. But for Spacepaste, direct to consumer is pretty much a given, right? So online, friends, neighbors, etc. But think about gas stations, Uber or Lyft drivers, hospitality centers, at the workplace, homeless shelters, organization fundraisers, airports, local retail, schools. This is a big one. Outdoors and campsites. I mean, think about all of the outdoorsmen and women that could easily use this product every day with so much convenience. Retreats, gyms, we talked about that, smoke shops and sports venues, vending machines or hotels. And think about the military, festivals. Who needs Spacepaste? And that answer is simple. Everyone. Everyone needs Spacepaste. Now let's talk about FrontDoor Dental Care. And I encourage everybody to, take a look at the leadership team. We really feel like we have all the angles and tenure there that is needed to be very, very successful. If you just click on the picture at the bottom of the homepage, there's a full write-up so you can, learn more about each and every one of us. And another thing I want to say is that we're accessible, okay? We're not hiding in our office behind our desk. Anytime to our distributors, we're accessible for anyone who wants to learn more, or if you need our help with anything. If you need me to jump on a call, I'll jump on a call. We will both provide and arm you with digital marketing infrastructure. So again, this is the pre-launch. We're only, a few days old, really. From when we first initially brought this out. We've been working on it for a very long time, and we're just so excited. So let's talk about a few of the things that we stand by. So it's American made. Our products are designed and manufactured in America. We're environmentally conscious, okay? We care deeply about the world we live in. Our amazing products are eco-friendly, and they're typically refillable. A sustainable community. Our community is planned, built, and modified to promote sustainable living. We focus on environmental and economic sustainability, active distribution infrastructure, social equity, and financial freedom. That is our goal here. And that's why you'll see that we've taken away the hoopla. This is an all-for-one, one-for-all program that's for every single person in the world. Evangelical. We're passionate about our mission, and we're passionate about our higher purpose. Integrity, and this is a big one. I want everybody to know this. We are committed to ethical business practices and strive to show integrity in our actions, both within the workplace, throughout our exclusive business community, and in the public. It's very important to us. And, timing is everything. Like I said, we just opened our pre-launch on February 21st. If you've ever wanted to get on the ground floor, this is it. The time to act is right now. And to reserve your spot, so when we actually launch and replicated sites come out with the back office tracking, you just have to make initial purchase of one of our offerings. And we want people to try the product. Once you try the product, you're going to be blown away. I mean, it's that powerful. It's that easy to demonstrate, and the gratification comes instantly. It's just awesome. Our compensation plan is based off revenue sharing, meaning we share generously product revenue with everyone. You alone go direct to retail. So if you want to take the product retail, we're here to support you with that. But again, we will not compete with you. We will only add value and help. So let's talk about the compensation framework and really what makes us so excited about what we're doing here. And, again, we looked at everything. We studied things, and what we really wanted to do was remove all the negativity that's normally associated with pay plans and all the hoopla. So we removed all the complex baggage of other pay plans. There's no trees. You don't have to jump through a hoop wearing a purple shirt and, oops, I didn't wear my purple shirt, so you didn't, make any money. That's not what we're doing here. We openly partner with you on any product sales. We pay out on all product sales with no accounting gimmicks or games. As FrontDoor Dental Care achieves economies of scale with our manufacturers, we again share those cost savings with you in the form of additional revenue sharing. Our comp plan is very simplistic but very awesome. It has 6 basic tiers of revenue sharing. And then again, as we start to save, we put it in the form of bonus pools, or bonus tiers, I should say. We always fully fund and fully pay out each and every month. Okay, and let's talk about that. Let's go through these distributor examples. And these, again, are examples of us once we've reached some type of economy of scale. So, for instance, the very first column you'll see will be at 1,000 distributors. The middle column will be at 5,000 distributors. And the last column will be at 10,000 distributors. So let me just take you through this plan real quick. Okay, so first and foremost, the retail product price of Spacepaste for 15 tablets is $3.79. That's the retail cost. For our Gost whitening system, it's $99.99. So again, for the type of whitening system this is, there's really nothing comparable. There just isn't. So it's just as exciting. Whitening is very impulsive. It's something that people want to do, but they just need to be reminded about it. So when they see it, they tend to buy it. Spacepaste, though, is a daily consumable. It's daily consumable for every person that's on the go or just wants to practice, good oral hygiene. Now, the distributor product pricing for these. So for Spacepaste, it's $1.90. For Gost whitening, it's $49.99. That will be your cost. So again, you make all of the money on the front end, whether you're selling it off of your replicated site in the future or in person. All of that overage is yours. And then what we do is we start to share the revenue. So for every single unit of Spacepaste that's sold, 50 cents we put into a fund. For every Gost whitening system that's sold, $20 gets put into a fund. Now, what this is saying right here is the bonus revenue sharing. This is once we hit 1,000 distributors. Once we hit 1,000 distributors, another 10 cents per unit for Spacepaste will be put into a fund, and another $4 for every Gost whitening system will be put into a fund. And as we grow, that goes up. So at 5,000 distributors, 25 cents more goes in, and $6 more goes in. And finally, where we tap out is at 10,000 distributors, and that's another 50 cents that's going into the fund and another $8 per unit that goes into a fund. So a total of $1 per unit for Spacepaste will be in the fund, and a total of $28 for Gost whitening will be in the fund. Now, what does that mean to you, and how does it work? Well, again, we have 6 profit sharing, revenue sharing tiers. It's really that simple: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, to qualify for these tiers, you'll see in quotations the 2, 10, 30, 100, 250, 500. Those are just simply who you've introduced. And I'd like to give a shout out to Pauline, Brenda, Duke, David, and Ron. They've already reached tier 2 and are working towards tier 1, they're working towards tier 2. Now, what this means is that to qualify for tier 1, revenue sharing, you just need to get 2 people that you introduced agree to become a distributor. For tier 2, it's 10 people that you're personally responsible, for introducing the program to. Tier 3, it's 30 people. Tier 4, it's 100. Tier 5, it's 250. And Tier 6, it's 500. Now, let's say, for instance, you make it to Tier 4, okay? Well, we don't take the other tiers away from you. So now you'll actually be sharing profit in Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, and Tier 4. Let's say you made it to Tier 4 first. If you make it to Tier 4 first and trigger that tier, well, that's all yours. All that profit sharing is yours until someone else joins you, and then you would share it amongst whoever got there. Now, if nobody has reached tier 6, tier 5, or tier 4, for instance, in this first, little bit, we don't keep that money. There's no breakage. We just simply put those tiers into the lower tiers until someone triggers the next tier. Now, again, like I mentioned, if you get there first, that tier is yours until, someone else gets there, and so on. So again, we wanted to make this so easy that it's literally for everyone. There's nobody that this program is not for. It's not just strictly for, seasoned multi-level marketing people. This is for every single person that will fall in love with the product, meaning that any person you give it to or any person you sell it to is a potential distributor, because they get wowed by the Spacepaste or the Gost. They get amazing results with both. They're truly unique and they truly work. Again, that's all we're about here. All we're about doing is bringing unique, awesome products to the public. And we're going to do that through our distribution, through you, our people. So that's our program in a nutshell. It's really that easy. We fund every single month. We share profits equally with everybody who's in the program and who has got to that level. And again, like I said, we don't keep it. If you haven't reached it, we just simply put it into the lower tiers. So again, that's profit sharing that's shared amongst everybody. That's our program. It starts with an amazing upfront commission, and then it ends with back-end revenue sharing for all. Again, we didn't want to create this for just one type of distributor. We wanted to make this an all-for-one, one-for-all. And that's why I'm saying it doesn't matter if a unit is sold in Japan, or if a unit's sold in England or wherever, Vietnam, or in America or Canada or Mexico. Every single unit that's sold, 50 cents right now, 50 cents goes into the fund for Spacepaste. $20 goes into the fund for Gost. Now, again, like I mentioned, as we grow, we're going to put more away, and that's in the form of bonus sharing. And the same tier structure, same everything. It'll just be the economies of scale. The other thing I want to mention is when I say per unit, I mean it per unit. So our auto ship or our subscription is going to be one box of Spacepaste a month, which would be at your distributor pricing, $1.90 times 15 units. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to put 50 cents times 15 into the fund. So it's every single unit sold, not box or anything crazy like that. It's every single unit. And again, it goes up as we save money. So again, that's Spacepaste, that's Gost, that's FrontDoor Dental Care. I want to stress that we are all accessible at any time. If you have questions, my direct phone number is 801-949-8279. You can call me at any time. If I don't answer, leave a message. I will call you back, or you can send us an email. My direct email is matt@frontdoordentalcare.com. We're here for you. I want everybody to know that. We'll never compete with you. We'll always practice with great ethics and, support. We want everybody to be involved with our decisions, what we're bringing out next, and definitely take a look at the future products because they are on the horizon and they will be coming. But for right now, we're opening with Spacepaste, Toothpaste to Go, and Gost Whitening. I appreciate everyone taking some time to come out. I appreciate, everybody being so interested. This is just truly awesome. The product is shipping, so if you place an order, you will get the product very soon. And again, when you get it, just open it up and try it. You're going to love it. And everybody you show it to is going to feel the same way. So again, thank you very much for coming out tonight. That's our program. That's our products and our pay plan. If you have any questions, reach out to me or your sponsor. Have a wonderful night, and God bless.